Now, since I claimed to you that preoccupied individuals have difficulty containing their emotion, the meditation that we prescribe for individuals with preoccupation is usually single-pointed awareness, something to keep the mind centered and focused on one thing so as to not engage the puppy mind as it jumps from thought to thought. This does happen with dismissing people too, but there's a little bit of a different twist, and we will get to that. So for now, I wanted to give you an example of what it would look like to do some guided, secure imagery with someone who's very generally preoccupied. So we know about the issues of the preoccupied person, and here's how we would use guided imagery, guided creating secure imagery to work with the preoccupation. So when you're ready, you can allow your eyes to close. If you're not comfortable with the eyes closed for some reason, perfectly fine to just keep a gaze, soft gaze on the floor in front of you. And to begin, imagine that the only thing happening is your body existing in space. Everything else, whether it be a thought or a sound or a feeling, sensation, they will come. You will hold them with equanimity, not needing them to be different than they are, developing a curiosity about them as they arise. And then you will find that they naturally just pass away. So we're in the body and we're using our attention similar to a magnifying glass, starting at the top of the scalp, relaxing the brow muscle. As you scan down all the way to the feet, letting go of any obvious tension as you may find it. Notice how the body breathes for you. Notice how gravity holds you in place. Many various factors working together to support you in this moment. Really feel that support. After settling into a posture, I'd like you to imagine going way back as far as you can. That you grew up in a family different than your family of origin, with a set of parents completely and ideally suited to meet each and every one of your attachment needs. So you can start by filling that blank screen of your imagination with an image of yourself as a little child. You can use a picture if the image isn't coming to you, but just connecting, even for a moment, even for a breath, with that childlike spirit and essence, feeling curious and joyous, innocent. And imagine that you grew up with totally ideal parents. You don't have to worry about these parents' state of mind. And if any time you start worrying about that, imagine that these parents, they're emotionally responsive to you. And they make a comment about your internal state, bringing it back to yourself. They notice all the subtle changes in your mood moment by moment. What a relief to not have to worry about their state of mind. Take in what that feels like. They act in a way that's calming and comfortable to you physically, and you can feel the gentle touch that's so reassuring. Verbally, they're reassuring you that it's all okay. Everything is all right. And you respond to this in a way that dampens your anxiety. You become more and more calm. Take in that calming effect now. Everything is all right. Everything is okay. And now notice the growing desire to explore in new ways and discover in new ways with the support of these ideal parents. As with trying anything new, it might be difficult at first. So imagine that the ideal parents are so constantly attuned with touch and verbal reassurance, constantly soothing, comforting. And then you can let that image go and return to your body. I'll count backwards from 5 to 1 and ring the bell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the goals are actually simple. Well, the first one is to correct for the outside in orientation. So you notice I had the preoccupied person, and as soon as they started to think about where mom and dad were, the ideal parents were able to see that, put the attention back on them. The second one is to regulate the child's anxiety. The third one is to attune to a range of emotions, because preoccupied people, they don't attune to the wide range of emotions in a child. It's threatening to them. And to encourage exploratory behavior with the parents' support.